Dr. Leanne Cianfrini, clinical pain psychologist at the Doleys Clinic in Birmingham, Alabama. What I'd like to talk about in this video is the concept of balance in our everyday activities. So as a psychologist, I see patients on the full continuum here. I've had my patients brag that they haven't taken a vacation in 12 years. They work 14-hour days, and then when they come home, they mow their lawn and they're working from dawn till dusk. And we do place such a premium on hard work ethic as a positive personality factor. And there's a lot of good things about that, but not having the balance with a little bit of fun in our lives is not a healthy thing either, whether for our bodies or our family life, I can imagine. On the flip side, with many of my patients that live with chronic pain, we see the opposite end of the spectrum, where pain might be preventing them from working full-time, from engaging consistently in volunteer work, from keeping up a tidy home like they're used to. And along with that comes a great deal of guilt and regret and sad mood. Some of my patients get comments from their friends and family members that makes them feel lazy, like they're not trying hard enough. And that's really not a fair appraisal, I think, for most of my patients. Pain can drive us toward the recliner, pain can drive us toward the bed because we fear increased pain with activity. So for most people, our balance is just off on a day-to-day basis. So what I'm going to pitch to you is a concept, pretty simple version of how we can approach getting balance back in our lives. This is stolen from the occupational therapy literature. They used these descriptors as occupational categories. Doesn't really hold out in the wash in the literature in that concept, but it really is a pretty helpful way of thinking about our daily lives with chronic illness. So we break our activities down into 3 domains. The first is self-care. Self-care. These are activities where we're nourishing our body, where we're taking the time, we're pausing, we're being mindful, and we're caring for ourselves. So this could be anything from taking a bath or eating a healthy anti-inflammatory diet, maintaining a good sleep routine, things like that. It's all to really nourish ourselves. The next category is the fun one. Leisure. These are our hobbies. These are our creative hobbies or our exercise hobbies or vacations or some sedentary hobbies that maybe challenge our mind. But these are things that are really fun for us. And then the third category is the productivity. Okay. This might range from full-time work to volunteer work to doing chores, running errands. Now, what we need to think about within chronic pain is we don't have to give up one of these categories to nurture our pain. We still want to try to engage in an activity in each of these categories every day. The only thing that might differ is what your pain intensity on any given day allows you to do within each category. So for example, let's take self-care. On a good day with pain, your ratings are a little lower, maybe you had a good night's sleep, the weather is sunny and beautiful, there's not a lot of stress going on, you're feeling all right, just do self-care. You might want to cook a meal. Try a new anti-inflammatory recipe from our blog and stand in the kitchen a little longer and really nourish your body in that way. You might want to go out and get a massage. You might want to do something a little more active to treat yourself. On the flip side, if you're having a difficult day, your pain intensity is higher, you're in a flare-up of some sort, a migraine or a fibromyalgia flare, a rheumatoid arthritis flare, you might want to stay closer to home, but you can still engage in self-care. Make sure you got a big water bottle next to you and you're drinking some water. Maybe take a hot bath. Paint your toenails in the recliner, whatever it is, but you can still engage in these activities, whether it's a difficult day or a better day with pain. Same thing with leisure. On a good day with pain, maybe you get out and you take a walk. Maybe you, I don't know, what would you do go out and see a movie, something fun, something a little bit more active, takes a little more energy expenditure. Now you still have to pace yourself, and rest breaks are always important, but you can get out and do a little more on a positive day. And on a difficult day with pain, you can still have fun. You can binge watch something on Netflix that you saved up. You can knit, learn how to knit, or do something like that that's a little more sedentary, but still is a fun thing for you to do. Phone games count, reading counts, all of that counts if it's fun for you. And then the third category of productivity. On a day that has lower pain intensity ratings, perhaps you're going to clean the kitchen. You're going to go through your closet and get out some old clothes that you're not going to need. Do your work, go and volunteer at church, something like that. And on a more difficult day, you're going to stay closer to home. That's totally fine. But you can still be productive from the recliner. You can clear out your kitchen junk drawer, or you can go through and weed out all the spam emails that you don't want to see, or you can pay bills online. There are many ways to still feel like you've accomplished a task from start to finish, even if you're not feeling like you need to be very up and active. So again, the concept is not that we are not allowed to be productive or that we should feel guilty for taking time for self-care. There is room in each day for all three of these domains of activity. It's just what you're going to accomplish given what your pain intensity levels allow you to do. So I challenge you to find your activities that make sense for you, that work within your daily abilities, and feel free to share those comments, share suggestions with other patients. You can do those in the comment section below. And I just hope you have a wonderful and balanced day.